a lot of what I have to do is throw away stuff. I really have no other choice. I could try to sell things on eBay, um, and everything I'm going to throw away here is stuff that doesn't make sense to go on eBay. I will spend more effort and time trying to get it sold than on money I'd make on the thing. I know a lot of people. Sell small things, but I don't know. I mean, an example is this flashlight. You can get one. You can get one of these things really cheaply at Radio Shack or at some hardware store, but really they're selling a battery, and you're paying for the battery. So if you go in and get a replacement battery for this, you probably could have just gotten a new flashlight. So why keep it? Why even try to sell it? I don't know. I got a bunch of rags. Don't need those. Here's something that I bought, and I can't even remember what I spent on it. It probably was 50 or 60 bucks for this thing. I have two of them. This is a cover for a cyclomatic light. I have these things for a green screen. And I'm never going to use this thing again. I had my studio set up, and I'm just not going to set it up that way. Even if I had my choice, I wouldn't use this. I would set the studio up differently. So I'd like to recycle it. It's a big piece of metal, but I don't know. Here's some things. As I said in a previous video, I recorded all of our photographs, and I used Scan Cafe to do that. We have some DVD cases. Took the DVDs out of here and put them in a book. Takes up a lot less space than keeping these cases. Don't need the cases. Same thing with a bunch of CDs. I had a bunch of burnable CDs and DVDs, read-writables, and I had all these cases for them. Threw them all out. I planned on giving people stuff with the case, but I never do. I hand them a DVD that's just naked, or I mail just the naked DVD in the mail. So I don't even deal with these things anymore. My house, or the condo, I was doing a bunch of construction on it, and I have a bunch of these. These are just a few of them, of these plates, and I was going to make the house. I put an Ethernet cable throughout the house, and I did it a little bit, but I didn't do it through the whole house yet. I was going to. So I have a lot of these left over. These are actually fairly expensive, but what am I supposed to do? I could put them on eBay, but I'm not going to make any money off of them. It's just, this is hard. Then there's this stuff like this. I have a bunch of, this here is liquid nails. What am I going to do with it? I mean, I'm not going to do any construction projects in the next year, so that goes away. In fact, when talking about construction, I have this whole box of stuff that I decided that I was going to give away to a friend or something. I've got sanding blocks for the wall. I've got some putty knives. Here's a tube of caulk, I think. Here's a caulk gun, never used. Just stuff that I'm never going to use these things. I mean, we're planning on renting for the next year. Maybe we'll buy a place in a year. But I think that's a good plan, because who knows if you even want to live there, if you'd want to go to another island, I don't know. So cause living there for a year gives you an idea of what the neighborhood's like, what the area is like, and where you want to be. But things like frog tape's awesome. Never going to use it. I mean, not this year. So why pay for this? So I'm going to give this to a friend. If you want it, email me. Maybe I'll mail it to you. Ow! Here's something that Sherry had. She used these things kind of as holders for under the sink and stuff to put shampoo bottles and stuff. It goes in here too. Here's another one for good measure. There's actually another one around the corner there too. I'll get that in a bit. But and then here's an iPhone 4 charger. Again, could sell it on eBay maybe for a few bucks, but not much. I have iPhone 5s now and Android, and so there's just no point. This thing, here's something that I really hate to part with, but there's no point in keeping it. And we're talking small things. This isn't that big. But this little saw here is an awesome little saw. And I'm going to sell this thing on eBay because I'm never going to use it. In fact, if I get a new place, I may not use it. This is pretty much a specialty saw. Freaking awesome. But, you know, you have to be realistic. When am I going to use this thing ever again? I don't do construction for a living. I might have a project, you know, if I need this again, I'll buy one again. Unfortunately. But, so shipping cost, this little rigid saw here, probably wouldn't be that much. Maybe I'd pay $3 for this to ship, maybe $2. This bag, let's just call it 3 cubic feet, would probably be $20 worth of shipping cost. We're not talking mail, right? We're talking about putting this in a cubicle, but not more than that. Here, there's lots of little odds and ends of devices and things. This whole bottom part is those CD cases. But it all matters. It all adds up. And I could probably fill 2 or 3 more bags like this just of stuff that I thought I'd need or I did need. And it's kind of emotional because you bought it for a reason, or someone gave it to you, or, you know, so it is emotional. But I mean, on the other hand, I can't say that I need any of this stuff. So it goes away.